Hello. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 79 of Hardcore Minecraft. Turn on my camera before we get started this time. So this is my first stream of Hardcore in 2026. How exciting. The world has officially reached 3 digits in terms of years. And I really wanted to stream one more time this weekend. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. I have some things I need to do, but today I have a little bit of time, so figured I would do it. A couple hours on the world, and yeah, that's about it in terms of that. So last time we were on here, I don't even remember what I did. I'm going to be so honest. I do not remember what I did. I think I was building a highway or something. I kind of want to look at my stream review and kind of like just take a look and see what I was doing. Because I really don't remember. That's the stream. Is this one? I was mining ice. Oh, I was building the end. That's right. All right, let's go check out the end then. I completely forgot I did that. Even though I spent so much time on it. And I thought it looked really good when I finished. So I think today we'll work on finishing it up. Finishing up the end. At least that like starter region. Getting that squared away. And then we'll go from there. So yeah, what we did last time is we built this, which looks absolutely sick. And that little thing at the end there, which I think also looks pretty radical, if I were to say so myself. The only issue with this is having some issues with my boat not exactly going straight, but it's whatever. We built this last time, and it looks really freaking cool. Spent a decent amount of time on this, so I wasn't ready for that already. Alright, can we fly? I'm double clicking. Hello? Why am I getting my bow out? It's an Enderman. They can't teleport up here, right? Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, also, there's a giant hole here that I didn't even realize. Finished my ass. Oh, he's in there. Oh, there's two. Hmm. Yeah, that scared the damn giblets out of me. Oh, balls. It looks like they can't teleport up here, so that's good. Cool. I'll have to go get some slabs to finish this roof. I don't know why on earth I didn't fill that in. Maybe I just didn't realize. Alright. We need wood. Slabs. We need like 8. So we're gonna need 6 of those. And then we're gonna need no, not 10. 8. Go back to the end now. Oh, I love just getting spooked. I don't even know how I looked at 2 Endermen. Maybe if I go back and look at the footage, I probably did look at 2 Endermen. I just didn't even see them. Scared the bejeemers out of me. Jesus. Wasn't ready for that. We're like 3 minutes in and I'm already getting shit on. Alright, so we're back. I'm gonna come back in here and fix my roof. I think it was because I was trying to look at the Oops, son of a bitch. Luckily, I'm outrunning him somehow. Oh, there he is. Bro. Oh my god. Stop looking at Enderman. Okay. I think it's because I was looking at that. I was trying to look at that, and I accidentally looked at an Enderman instead. That was in the distance. But, yeah, so that... I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I'll find something. But yeah, this is what we built last time, and it looks pretty freaking sick. So... I think I do want to change something with the glass here, since it's not exactly easy to go down here, as you can see. I think what we should do is put stairs, maybe? Well, we only need a block here, because a 1x1 does not stop anything. I do like having these big windows, though. So having just something here would maybe work. Just putting a block there, like a log or something. I guess it'd be like a wood block. I don't have anything with me, but yeah. So yeah, last time we were working, we built this thing, which looks absolutely sick, especially from a distance. I think that's where it shines, is if you're looking at it from like here. Pretty radical. And I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do with this, but I kind of want to spend this stream in the overworld instead of always focusing on the end or something else that's not near my base. Because I feel like I haven't worked on my base in a hot minute. It's been a while since I worked on my base. The last thing I did was I remodeled my house to have this like reshape where my bed is and shit. But other than that, I haven't really done much with like my base as a whole. And I would like to do some things because my base is very small considering I've been in this world for almost 1,100 days. This is all I have to show for 1,100 days, and that's not it's not the worst, but it's also not as impressive as I would like it to be. So I think what we should do this time is we're gonna go to the end just briefly. We're gonna work on that entryway, like where you spawn in the end. Do some things there, and then we'll come back to the overworld and we'll work on just something, probably in this region. There is something that I've been needing to do for a while now, which is getting rid of this right here. I destroyed the landscape, as you can see right there. You can see that looks terrible. To get a villager to my base, I think, at some point. Or something in that realm. I'm not exactly sure what it was. But if you look down, like right here, you can really see it. It just looks absolutely horrendous. So at some point, I kind of want to go through and repair everything here. Yeah, this is really bad. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have much to do here. I would like to make a path this way. Oh, I know what I could do today. I could rebuild the pond there. I need to do that. That is something I need to do. We'll work on that today. So what I'm referring to is there was originally a pond like right here that I built over because when I was initially making my base, I was like, oh, should I keep the pond or not? And then I decided that I wouldn't, but that kind of removes all of the character from that area, so I would like to rebuild the pond and give that area some character again, which means I'd have to open my another version of Minecraft with this base seed on it so I can build that. But Yeah. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to the end. I'm gonna get some building materials. I think we should probably be using obsidian and all of the stone brick and all of the wood types that we're using. We're using spruce logs, dark oak, slabs, fences, lanterns. We're gonna need some lanterns, so I will go ahead and do some trading. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have much on my radar. So let's go ahead and go trading. So we're gonna need some more emeralds. I probably need some upgraded boots so I can actually wear them in the nether. So right now all I have are these really crappy gold boots that don't mean shit. What am I here for again? Lanterns. And I went to the one village that didn't have lanterns. And I'm also gonna run out of emeralds again. We'll just grab this much and see. I'm also gonna be utilizing the what's it called? The glass trades because we're gonna be building a highway at some point. Alright, that's enough I think. We can go ahead and put that away. On our way back we'll go to our house, drop off the glass. I'm just gonna get all this experience. Huh, huh, huh. So yeah, we're gonna head back to the end. I think all we need to do is just build that main beginning area, and I think we're done with the end for a little bit. I do want to go back to the outer islands at some point, but for right now, I don't really want to touch it. I have a million more things that I need to do before going back to the outer islands. Plus, I kind of have a little bit of PTSD from when I lost everything and had to build with blocks to go get elytra because I didn't have any elytras. I lost all of my elytras when that happened. And it was an absolute nightmare. If I had died, I would have absolutely cried. I don't know why I came up here. We're supposed to be just going to the end. Oops. So yeah, my goal is going to be to get this figured out. So firstly, I want to see what just adding a wood block here would look like. Would it look terrible or what? Because that'll solve the issue of the boat, but at that point, we could just do wood entirely right here. But then it kind of ruins like that clean look. I don't know, for right now, let's not focus on this. Let's focus on what we came here to do. Looks great. We'll just focus on this. So the area I wanted to focus on was particularly down here. I think I have... No, I don't. I thought I had a shulker or something that had the perfect amount of everything for a beacon, full-powered beacon. I thought I had that. I guess I don't. Because that would make mining this faster. Let's go back to the overworld. So, where did it go? I mean, we have emerald blocks here, but that's not what we need. I thought I had a shulker that had a beacon in it that we can just carry around when we need it. But I think I might have placed it somewhere. So let's see. We have one here. Oh, it might be at the Nether Fortress, maybe. Or did I move that one? Because there's one at the end that's permanent. There's one here, which is permanent. I thought I've killed 3 withers. And then I had a chest or a shulker box or something that had everything that I needed to have a full powered beacon. Just my terrible memory. Like, I don't see a beacon in here. Which means that there's a third beacon out there somewhere. Probably at a project that I'm not working on currently. I'm maybe thinking, because I had one in the Nether originally, but I moved it because I needed it because I didn't have 3 beacons at that point. But yeah, I can't remember where it is. That third beacon. Huh. Well, that kind of sucks. Yeah, the only beacon I remember is this one right here. There's this one, and then there's the one at my base. I don't know where the third beacon is. It's not in the end. Brought it to the end at one point, but then So I think no matter what, only the obsidian part will spawn every single time. This little like 5x5 will spawn every single time. So I think what we should do is, I don't think endstone is insta-mine anyway with a beacon. So I think what we should do is we should do like a circle here. So first thing, I'm just gonna mine out this main area. Just like that. And then I'll mine out these walls to basically just keep expanding. And then I think we'll mine out these walls. So what I would like to have is something like that. That's not a circle, so. So we're gonna mine this. Wait, I can use soul sand elevators here. I don't need a whole thing. So in order to make this a curve, right? Oh, this isn't even. Yeah, this one's one further out. Oh, that's because of this. I need to mine this out. Same with this. So I think what we could do is remove this. And that would be more of a curve. Yeah, that's a curve, I think. And that's where the wall would go. Wait, that wasn't right. Oh, because this isn't mined out yet. Hold on. Wait, that's not right either. Bro, what am I doing? It needs to go like that. Yes. All right. I just need to mine out these 2 inner blocks on each corner. Okay, and then that is going to be a circle. That's a pretty good circle. I don't think we can get better than that in a smaller box. So I think what we should do, right? Is make an outline for this, maybe? Because the obsidian is permanently here. I need to watch what I'm mining, because I could just fall through this and die. So firework rocket is going to be pretty key here. Yeah, an outline. I don't think an outline would work. So we're gonna leave in the blocks that we're keeping, like that. So I know that this is gonna start spawning Endermen, but I think the Enderman can't spawn on this. So what I'll do is just put buttons on every other spot so that Enderman can't spawn. Wait, this doesn't seem right. I said something wrong, I think. Or did I? I don't know. So should it be 5? No, it shouldn't. Okay, then why is it 5? What did I just do? Oh, brother. So it needs to be 3 here. Oh, okay. So the middle 3 need to be 3 back, and then this needs to just go up. Yep. And then I think we just need to switch these. Yeah, okay. Not me already getting confused. I'm kind of happy I don't have that beacon because I think I would be even more confused. Alright, so that... Let me just mine this out. So that is perfect. That looks good. I think what we should do is find the center of this and mine up to the surface. It is 100, 0. Wow, that's actually really easy to remember. I'm gonna use a block that I can just easily remove. Netherrack. So 100, 0 is our place. So 100, 0 right here. Assuming it's gonna be right underneath this. Okay, so it's like 6 blocks underneath the ground. That's not exciting. It's gonna be a lot of mining. I'm at the borrow a beacon or try and find out where the other one is. Did I die with it? I don't think so. I feel like I recently got the I got that third wither. I don't know. Here. So what we're gonna do is I guess I'm gonna go try and find it because I have no idea where it is. Considering we cleared all the chests at the end, I know it's not there. Could be in one of these shulker boxes. No. There's a ton of emerald blocks, but what I need is a beacon. There's another star here. Maybe that's it. Maybe I... and crystal. Maybe I killed a wither and then I never made the beacon. And that's what this nether star is for. And I ended up placing that one somewhere else. That might be it. I might be onto something there. Hope I remember the crafting recipe right. No, that's not right. It's 5. I thought it was the other way around. 5 glass, 3 obsidian instead of 3 obsidian, 5 glass. Other way around. All right. 2.5 stacks plus 4. So this is our temporary one. I think I'm probably just gonna end up putting it in the shulker box. You idiot. Just like that. So I don't have to carry it around. It's safely secured. And we'll bring that back to the end. It's going well so far. I like the progress we are making. Just building like the end thing is kind of my goal for this stream. I don't know what else I want to do. I do want to change the design for the highway thing that we built, but I don't really have any clear ideas at the moment. So I prefer if we just did our thing here. All right, so let's go ahead and place this beacon down. I'm probably just gonna end up placing it like over here somewhere. The first time we did it, it was like way over there, but there's a big open space right here. We'll just place it here. It's probably like right about, we need to get away from this because we're gonna need that space, but probably about right here. Well, let's do it right here. So 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, yeah, we got the room. Bro, are you so for real right now? I just built this. How on earth have you already managed to get into my way? Don't. Jesus, Lord, Mary, and Joseph. Get out of the way. Bro. I will end your whole bloodline. Enderman. Oops, wrong thing first. Alright, we got haste 2 now. Sick. So we can start the process of mining this out. Would it be smarter to do it like this or do it the other way? I think it would be smarter to do it like this. Me personally. So I think what we should do is have this like thing. So it's not going to be a dome, it's going to be circular and then it's going to have glass on top with a perimeter around it. So now we're just mining out the area. Alright, that's pretty good. I guess I'll start mining out the corners. These are the only other thing that's like that can let me mine 4 blocks. Without having to build up. Let me get a sip of water while I build. wondering if Endermen are actually going to spawn in here. I don't want to have to put buttons, but I might have to. Ooh, I just had an idea. So there's this thing that you can do with glass to where if you use a bunch of glass like underneath of something, it'll like give the illusion that it goes on forever. I kind of want to do that here. I don't know how far down this island actually goes, but I would like to do something like that. That sounds pretty cool. I think it's just if you use like a ton of glass. I don't remember if it's black glass, white glass, gray glass. I think it's like gray glass, but I can't remember exactly. Anyways, it's a really cool looking thing. This kind of reminds me of like that end uh that end city room with the shulkers that like go up the thing and then you have to get hit to start levitating and go to the top where there's like the chests. It's kind of what this room is going to remind me of, but I have a pretty good idea of what I want to do. It's mainly just going to be wall design and then the infinite floor as well. Probably gonna have to Google it. I actually don't remember how to do it. I remember making it one of my builds a really long time ago, but I can't actually remember fully how to do it. Alright, so cleared it out apart from the top 2 layers. So we're just gonna go ahead and start clearing. Just see how far over we need to go. Oh, that's the wall. So stop it there. Nothing like 2 cool builds and 2 back-to-back streams. This is sick. And this is something I wanted to do for a long time, so I'm really happy that we're finally getting to this. So I think this is the wall right here. Oops. I said it's the wall, and then I proceeded to mine the wall. So we're gonna have to stop 1 block short. There we go. It's gonna get, I think it's gonna get a little bit easier once we get over this way. If I need to build it bigger, I definitely can. I don't know what else I'd need really in the end though to warrant a bigger wall build. I mean, all there really is here is just the exit portal and the getaway, so you can go to the outer islands. But other than that, I don't really know what else you would exactly need here. Unless you want to do a super cool build here, which I really don't have an interest in. I mean, I've always thought it's kind of cool doing like the building the overworld and the end builds. I think those are pretty cool. And the people building like spaceships and shit. Like, I think those are pretty sick. But me personally, I don't know. Endstone has always kind of reminded me of cheese. Like white cheddar, I think. I don't know. It's always had that feeling. I don't know if it's the color, the texture of it. It just reminds me of cheese. Oh, I'm mining the wall. Son of a bitch. Oh, so we did it. So that's it. We're done, I think. Yeah, that's it. I think that's more than enough. And then we'll just need to build the inside of this. Oops, we're already out of room. Now, the reason that I'm keeping this end stone, I don't really know. I was going to give an answer, but I don't really know. I'm thinking that there's going to be a purpose for it at some point, considering it's not as easy to get as like cobblestone or regular stone or whatever. Thinking there might be a purpose to it, but I don't know. All right, so now that we've mined that out, we're gonna try and figure out what we want to do here. All I really know, like exactly what I want to do, I can't even do because I don't have what I need to do it. So I'm trying to think. I definitely want to do something involving, maybe involving logs that go up all the way. Something along those lines. We might need we might need to make this bigger. I think this is too small for the idea that we have. Yeah, I like this. I just don't like that I don't have an idea for it. Like I can see the vision, I just can't make it. So we're gonna head back, drop off some of our end stone, and grab some glass. See, it would work if there weren't the wood pillar things, but of course there are, so. Okay. Let's drop off this end stone. What do we have? 20 stacks? No, not 20. 16. 16 stacks of end stone. That's right, we needed glass, so let's get all the glass that we have. Maybe I'll have an epiphany and figure out what I want to do. My bet's on no, but what can you do? So I think what I'm going to do in terms of where the glass is going to go is it's just going to be a flat layer right on top. And then I'm imagining like wood pillars with slabs crossing and having lanterns hanging from them. Stuff like that. As soon as you enter, so it's super sick. I like how when you get in here though, you face literally in the direction that you need to go. That's something that I can't say about the nether portal. I messed that up really bad. I'd have to put the portal on the other side of the portal, which is that would take a million years to do, so I just don't care anymore. So let's put in our glass. I want to see, because I know exactly what I want to do with the glass. So the glass is going to go like right here, and it's going to cover the entire like inside, so that you can see out the top to the nothing. It's funny when you think about it. So you can see out to nothing. Also prevents Enderman from getting in. Something we're already almost having problems with. I knew that glass would come in handy. I don't think we're gonna have enough though. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have enough. Well, that was worth a shot. Wait, we might. Not by much, but I think we might actually have enough. Oops. Oh, no way. Oh, that's it. We're done. Right here. Oh, boom. That looks sick. Alright, so the goal is we're going to have all that stuff. The whatever is going to come up the walls. I almost looked at an Enderman. Come up the walls, and then it's going to like go up to where the glass is. So the glass ceiling is going to stay like that. So I can just look out. Big glass ceiling. I don't know. It seems like a sick idea to me. So we're going to leave that as is. I do want to have wood, so I think we're going to have wood here in like the middle part of the corners. Now I'm looking down to make sure I don't accidentally look at an Enderman. Now the one issue with this is if I put it in the middle there, there's gonna be no way to connect these side pieces. It would have to be really big things. So I'm gonna try something else actually. Do a little experimenting, if you will. Just seeing how things would go if, you know. So what we're gonna do is in this far corner over here, the one that I'm currently in, I'm gonna put wood here and here, I'm assuming. And we're gonna see how this works. In terms of how it looks. Do we think it's a move or do we think it's not the move? Let's see. Do I think it's too close? I'd have to say no. I think that's actually really good. So let's mine those two, get them placed properly, and then we'll go from there. And I think what we could do is like a similar design to the end portal itself, where we on that bottom part where the where there's like the slabs going in between the wood. I think we should do that here too, on the sides. And then just have lanterns connecting in their own way. Yeah, because what I imagine, right? What I imagine is, so we have slabs here, right? And what we'll do is, just at a random spot, we'll go like that. And boom, like that. Or something of the sort. I'm just trying to think, because we could do it like that too. Have it like randomized on whether what side it's on. So we have this side here over here too. So we'll just do like because it doesn't connect into the obsidian part, so that's good. I'm wondering if it's gonna clear the glass, because if it clears the glass, then that's gonna suck. But yeah, we could just do something like that. Oops, I meant to do that. But it would be higher, like it would be on like one level higher than the other one. Just so they're not like, one, they're not even, and two, it offers some variety in the blocks. And it also prevents Enderman spawns. So like that. Or what we could do is do two of them on each thing. But it might be a lot, considering that we're gonna most likely be doing something like this, where this goes all the way up like this. So I think what we should do is mine out these two back pieces right here. And then have the would connect in them. So it gives a little bit more depth to the thing. I hate when I say that word, because I know I'm not saying it right, but whatever. But yeah, mine needs 2 pieces out, just a little bit more. And then just put these like in here. Then we're gonna mine out the walls behind it too. But yeah, something like that to where it has a little bit more depth to it. Oops, didn't mean to mine that wood block, but I did mean to mine the slabs. But yeah, something like that. So it has a little bit more character. And then have a border along the wall. No, the only thing that I can see here is that it doesn't look as curvy as it did. See how it looks a little bit more stiff now? Which means that we should probably just extend it entirely, but so we can have that curve. Fuck it. We're gonna extend it. So what we'll do is we'll just mine all of these. Just something like that. I think what we're gonna need to do actually is make it to where it's a little bit more curvy. Because now it has like 2 of those little corner pieces. So this one is flat. So what we can do is make it like 5, and then 5, and then 2, 1, 2, 5, something like that. So it has curve to it. So let's go ahead and remove this entire corner right here. And then we're going to replace it in that other corner. And we'll go from there. So let's mine this one as well. And I think the corner that's right in front of us is the one that I did. Wait, how's that 5 blocks? Oh, I didn't mine them yet. Alright, we need to mine them first, and then we'll build it. Yeah, so we'll just start right here, I guess. So something like that, right? And now what we would do is we would extend the walls like that. Or sorry, not the walls, the floor. So that would now be right in the middle. And then our walls would be right here. And right here. Which means that we would need to extend the glass as well. Let's go ahead and extend the glass. We're missing 2 pieces of glass, I think. Yeah, we're missing these 2 pieces. Here and here. Let us build this wood part here. See if that works. And then we would just mine the part behind it as well. And then have these support beam things go in the middle. So let's go ahead and finish that and then just have one of these. Ah, we won't. Just make some more slabs. Get an idea what we want to do here. Yeah, so much for doing 2 things this stream. Probably only gonna get 1 done. Yeah, something like that. And then maybe have a full block in one of those that has a thing that goes up to the glass. So like right here, we would just put a slab. Nope. Then we would put fences that would go up to the glass like that. I would prefer it though to have 2 fences, 1 on each side. I know we're gonna run out of materials anyway, so it's not exactly. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. So it'd be like that. And then the lamp would hang there. It would hang here and here. Something like that. I don't know. At the current moment, I don't know. I like that corner though. That corner looks great. So we're just gonna have to figure out what the floor is gonna look like and how we're gonna get lanterns in here. That's about it. Now we do have the means to finish this entire wall in terms of the slabs. I'm gonna need scaffolding and I'm gonna need to mine out the behinds of the walls and put in whatever. So I think we could put scaffolding here. If I have it, please tell me I have it. Okay, I don't know how I don't have scaffolding, but we're gonna have to go grab it. We'll also grab a bunch of materials while we're there. We need some more glass, we need some more, basically everything. We need glass, we need spruce log, just the basics. So let's get some spruce log. We'll get, I don't think we have, excuse me, more glass on hand, but we could do some trading. Just do this. I don't think 30 is going to be enough either, so let me actually get my shulker back out. It's about an hour in, yeah. All right, in about 5 minutes, I'm just going to take a break, check my phone, maybe use the restroom, and I'll be back. But for right now, I'm just going to continue. No, why are we getting lanterns? We don't need those. We need glass. Glass. Okay. Let's do that. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the end, and I gotta figure out what's gonna go behind that, because I don't think that the end stone looks really good. We can maybe use like quartz or something, stone brick, just something that isn't end stone would look good. I prefer a lighter color to have some contrast with the wood slabs. Alright, so Did not remove the glass. That's good. And that means that we're basically set. I would like to finish this corner before we actually do anything else. So it's actually gonna look like that. Oh, I didn't get scaffolding. You stupid asshole. I'm talking to myself. Jesus. That's literally what I said. I was like, I need to go get scaffolding. But then I got distracted with whatever else I said I needed. So we could also put light blocks behind that, like a shroom light or glowstone, just something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, the cheese is not exactly appealing, I have to say. Oh, you just can't get a break. Alright, so let me get rid of that. And now we're good. So we've done this whole wall here, which is good. So that's what it's gonna look like, and then there's gonna be blocks behind it. I just think that mining out those two things and putting in slabs in the entire spot would look good. So let me just do that. I hope I brought more wood. I don't think I did, but yeah, mining out this right here. Oh my god, I'm really stupid for doing this, but I'm just gonna keep a firework just in case. I don't want to accidentally mine to the island. I know I'm near the edge. Also, how the oh. Okay. I need to be careful. So if we fall to the island, I need to firework as fast as possible. Am I at the bottom? Yes. Nope. Okay. So that's how I wanted it to look. And then we're probably going to have something that covers up this on top. Right now I don't have an idea, but I'm assuming it'll just be wood actually. But I don't have any wood, so we can't do that. But let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, not this Enderman. But look at that. Oh, I do like that. That looks sick. So I think what we could do here is mine out the blocks behind it, and then we will put something there. But for right now, I'm just going to leave that as is. Actually, I mine the blocks out now. So we just need to mine out everything that is directly behind blocks. So these 3 blocks. Everything here. And then everything right here. Alright, I'm gonna firework out. Might have just looked at an Enderman. I'm not sure. Might have. Alright. So, and then we just need to fill that in with something. I don't know exactly what. Also, I'm going to do a test here and see if this is what we need for the illusion effect. No. So I think what... Oh, it might be because of my Optifine that I can't see it. I think with that effect, you need the blocks to be solid, because you know on Optifine they like go together instead of just staying like single. Okay. instead of just saying like single blocks like that, they go together. I think the problem is that they're going together, which is not exactly what, which means that that probably doesn't work. So I think what we should do right now, though, is we should mine out the rest of the room like this so that we have a decent idea of what we need to do. Because right now I don't know what's going to go behind it, and I don't know go behind the slabs, so I can't do that. I don't know how the floor is going to look, so we can't do that. Right now I'm basically just at the mercy of whatever else we need to do. All I want to do is make a cool looking end room, like a good starter room. That's kind of just the goal. It doesn't have to be amazing. Just something that is like, wow, that looks pretty sick, but not something that's going to take a million years, preferably. Okay. Then it's 1. I'm assuming it's 2. And then 5. So just like this. Alright, we also need to remember that we need to do the blocks behind, so these all also need to be mined. It should just be 3, 1, 3, so like that. Yeah, 3, 1, 3. Now everybody put your hands up and follow me. And while he stands tough, notice that this man did not have his hands up. That's a 8 Mile reference. Alright, so we gotta remove everything that's above that. And then we have to put these in here. So just like that, and then here, oops, I think it's actually right there. We need to the differences between this build and my last one is that the last build I used this style with, it was a straight line, whereas this one it's going to be curves. So curious as to how the curves are going to react here. There we go. And now we adjust the glass. So the glass is 5. And then it's 2. And then it's 1. So right there. Easy. So that side's done. That was really fast. I'm not going to do the slabs just yet. That was just to see what it looked like. I'm not going to do that on everyone. Okay. So now, oh, I don't have the bottom mined out yet. So it's going to be 2, 1, 2, 2, 5. Oops. And then it's also going to be 3, 1, 3. Just like that. I wonder how much endstone I'm mining for this. I've already mined like at least 20 stacks of endstone. And I'm still not done yet. Was this a good idea? Probably not. But it's gonna be fun. So it's gonna all pay off in the end. It's gonna look very good. I already know it. Alright, now let's do the top part. So it needs to go like this. Easy. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, so I think that's done. Yep. Dang, just straight crushed my legs there. So we're gonna build this up to the top. There we go. Go down, collect the end stone, and then we'll move on to the final corner. Maybe I'll make lights underneath the floor. I'll do a glass floor and then put lights underneath it. Oh, this looks ridiculous. Why did I do this like this? So yeah, let's just do this last floor right here. And, or this last block that just fell. And then we'll go from there. So it's 5, 2, 1, 2. Just like that. Then it's 3, 1, 3. Just like that. Now all this needs to go. Can't believe I'm spending all this time on this. I wish the ideas also came into my head just a little bit faster. While I do like the ideas that I have, I kind of wish that I could have them pop up just a little bit quicker. It'd be much more exciting. I'm not good at thinking of things on the spot. I think it's the most work I've ever done in the end. These past 2 streams, I've done more work in the end than I ever have. I'm just not someone who actually, like, works in the end. Like, I've been so focused on my nether builds that or like the end portal and the nether builds that I've been, like, neglecting the end entirely. Alright, sick. So we've mined it out. We're going to try and figure out what's going to go there. it's gonna go. So I think what we should do as far as the floor is make this like this, so it kind of blends in a little bit. And then we'll figure out something else for the rest of it. But for right now, let's do this. Get this wood in there. Same thing on this side. Okay, so that's good. The wood's done. Slabs I don't want to do right now. And we're just gonna do glass. So the glass goes all the way to the end. And just like that. Alright, so there we go. We're done with that. And now we just got to figure out what we're going to do with the actual, like, inside right here. So I think I'm just going to leave the obsidian as is. I think that was a great use of obsidian, but for right now, I don't really know exactly what I want to do. I think we need to work on finding a back block there. Let's see if stone bricks. Let's see if stone bricks work. Or if we need to, or quartz. I want to try quartz as well. So what I'm going to do is just do this part. And see how that looks. I have to say no on that. That's a no from me, dog. That doesn't look exactly great. So I would personally pass on stone bricks. Luckily it's instant mine, so easy as balls to get rid of. Let's come out the wood and figure it out from there. Maybe we don't need to do that on the sides. I kind of want to do that instead of on the sides. I want to do that on these column parts, and then on the sides something else, so that we don't have that issue of trying to fit slabs in there. I think that might be what I want to do, but that would mean I'd have to mine out this. On each side, including on the side that we're going to be using to get up to this railway. I remember when I used to lollygag and be like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing today. When there's literally always something to do in hardcore. Not to mention I have like a million projects that I am so far behind on now. We're on almost episode 80. And here I am so far behind. I'm literally just getting my end spawn set up. Like, be so for real. Anyways. So I think we're gonna end up going with that style instead. And now we gotta figure out what's gonna go behind it. So yeah, I think the corners are just a little bit much. So we're gonna figure out a different thing to do here. Oops. Yeah, it's getting a little dark. Alrighty. So, oops, I almost looked at an Enderman. So I think on the sides, what we should do, right? What we should do. So if we're gonna have wood here, right? Just like this. Oops. don't like these eerie noises. They're not exactly reassuring. And then at the top, we will use wood. And then I think what we'll do is we'll have like a border around the top of wood like this. Or something like that. I don't know. So I think that looks good. We just gotta figure out what's gonna go behind it. I think, me personally, that we should go with quartz. So we're gonna go bring some of the materials that I have on me back, and I'm gonna go get quartz. So quartz is in this chest. I think. I have no quartz? Wait, what? I have no quartz? I remember where all my quartz is. It's at the end portal because I was using it to do my thing. So quartz would be a pain in the ass, basically, to try and do. What other material what I think would go good behind that? Crying obsidian? You can only get that from piglins, so I'd have to do piglin trading if I want to do it on a massive scale. Gilded blackstone, maybe. We have a bastion not that far away, so we could farm that if we really wanted to. Another warp block, maybe? No, not magma. I'm not feeling magma. The red, also, I don't think that's going to work. Maybe the blue. Maybe warped wart. Basalt? You have more gilded blackstone there. I don't think we need that much, actually. Yeah, I think that's about it in terms of my block selection. Unless I want to go with something that I've already, like, used. I think the crying obsidian wouldn't look too bad. Crying obsidian would look pretty good. In my personal opinion, I think it would look pretty good. Alright, so back in the end, I'm going to do all three of them individually and see which one's the best. So we're going to go with basalt, gilded blackstone, and crying obsidian. So alright. So we're going to see which one looks the best out of these three. So I like all three of these. Ooh, I kind of like that purple. Oh, they all look good. What? They all look good. I really like that purple. That looks sick. Gilded blackstone, I like that little bit of yellow. But it's the same the entire way up, and I don't really like that. I wish there was a different pattern on it. And basalt is actually not too bad. It's a good middle ground. I think so. I'd personally go with a no on the gilded blackstone. But as far as the other two, I think I might need to do a closer look on those. Yeah. Just because it's the same. Oops. Just because it's the same texture the entire way up. Maybe. Because crying obsidian has the same thing. I mean, we could use gilded blackstone in the middle. I think crying obsidian might actually be a little bit too far off of what we want. I like it. It's a cool looking color. It's just not for this build, personally. So I think what we should do is, instead of using instead of using what's it called? All right, so I like though I do like the crying obsidian because it lights it up, but I could do like a full oh, you know what I could do? Ooh, I could do like obsidian mixed with crying obsidian because that'll tie in the obsidian to the obsidian on the floor. Here, let's try that. So something like that would actually look pretty cool. I mean, no, we don't have one more. Okay, but like randomized. Ooh, I like that. But I think we should maybe change what slab we have. Maybe. I like that though. That looks really good. Even with the wood, it looks good. It's the slabs on the front that are like Maybe a singular slab on the bottom, and then just have the wall naked. So just like that. I don't know. I think that looks pretty sick. No, I think we would need something to like balance it out. 'Cause that's a lot of dark with no light. I think we would need a lot of like darker blocks in order to balance that out. So I think what we should do is use a light block, but not too light. Ooh. Hmm. I don't know. I like that. I think that looks pretty nice. In the nether too, or the nether in the end too. I think it's pretty sick. We would need something that isn't so blended that it basically drowns out anything behind that. We would need something a little bit lighter, but also still goes with the color scheme. We could, oh, you know what? We could use glass. And then have wood on the bottom. So right here, we would have wood. And then we would just use glass the entire way up. Oh, but it connects to the damn obsidian, though. Yeah, that ruins the vibe. What we could do... Hear me out. Man, I am not doing great on this. This is not going as planned. I was thinking we could maybe do something like this. Oh, I just thought of something amazing. Hold on. I just thought of something absolutely killer. So I'm thinking that we use a waterfall to go over in front of this, coming from the top, because we have that little block of space right there that we could have theoretically have water coming down here and into the area with that nice, beautiful obsidian background. So we don't have to have anything there. It would be covered up by water and muted. I think that would be a sick idea. We're gonna need to go get some water, but and also on this side we couldn't do that, but sure. I think that's a good method. So let's go ahead and bring all the stuff back. We'll go get some buckets, get some water, and we'll go do that. Remember how I said I was going to take a break at 1 hour to check my messages? It's already almost an hour and a half in. I am in the zone. I am cooking hard, I think. I was a little cold for a minute, but I think I'm slowly starting to see the vision. I've had those on me this entire time. I do not need those. Don't think we're gonna. Well, never say never. But those two, no, I don't think we're gonna use those. Same with the white stained glass. So we were actually gonna grab some buckets while we were here, just 3. Remember how I said I was gonna work on the overworld at some point? Hold on, maybe we'll finish this in 30 minutes. I don't know. So I got maybe I got maybe 2.5 hours in me. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go and turn on the light real quick. All right, so I think that's good. That'll be good enough to get me through the next hour. Maybe hour, maybe 45 minutes. I'm not sure. I'm kind of on a time constraint right now, so I'm gonna aim for 45 minutes. So we're not going to be working in the overworld this stream. I might have to do that either tomorrow or whenever I stream next, which I don't know when it's going to be. Maybe some point this week. So I think the goal is we're going to put a placeholder block here. Let's just put like netherrack or something. So that's going to be where the floor is. So the goal is we're going to have waterfalls coming down with the crying obsidian underneath. I think that would look pretty sick. But we're gonna need to cover this top. Oh, I didn't grab any wood. Idiot. I didn't grab any wood to cover this up. So what am I thinking? Should the water just be invisible coming from the top, or what? Well, if we put it here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. If we put it here, it's gonna get covered up anyway. I'll just use another filler block for the current moment. But yeah, it's just gonna get covered up by slabs. I mean, you still can't see it through there. But, I mean, it kind of ruins the vibe, though. I liked that, like, the light that was coming through there, but this is just not it. I thought it was gonna be something a little bit different. I somehow have. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That looks sick. I don't know. I think I should maybe save this for next time because I don't know what to do here. I want to work on something, but this is just not at all working out. I'm not really getting anywhere. So I'm thinking that maybe next time we should just maybe postpone this till next time. Excuse me. Yeah, this isn't exactly going to plan. We're an hour in. An hour and a half in. And I didn't really get much done. I mined out the area. I put the glass in and that was it. Nothing else. I mean, we got something done. It just wasn't anywhere near where we wanted it to be. And I'd prefer if we work on something in the overworld just to, you know, say that we did something today. Because this is not getting done. I can guarantee you that. I just have no idea what I want to do. Like I really have no idea what's the plan here. Sucks because I've spent an hour and a half trying to figure out what the move is, but I don't know. It just isn't it just isn't coming to me. I'm wondering if the wood supports are even a good idea, honestly. I think that might be where our problem is we're focused on these wood supports when we really shouldn't even have these in the first place. We should do a quartz and obsidian build. Have quartz pillar supports with like you should have quartz pillar supports with like an obsidian backdrop. No wood anywhere on this build. The wood should only come at the top. I know that all my builds have the same theme, so I want to switch it up a little bit. But for today, I think I'm kind of tapped out on this build. I don't really know what the future is for it. The fact that we've done anything is kind of an improvement. And I think next time, once I have a little bit more of a brain that's there, or something along those lines, we can come back here and do some work. I can finish it off, but for right now, I'm gonna call it a wrap on this build because I don't know what to do. We've definitely made a lot of progress today, though. Mining out that giant circle, I think, was probably a great first step. It gives us a great canvas on what we should do here. Alright, well, I think I'm going to leave that just as it is. And I'm going to take my boat back to the overworld. Alright, so we're currently sitting at almost 1,070 days. So we're just going to chill in the overworld for a little bit, do some more building here. We have more endstone in here as well. We need to empty out these waters. This away. Oh my god. I think I'm just going to burn a lot of this. I don't really have a use for any of this, and it's just going to clog my chest. It's like a double chest of endstone. I think for right now, we'll just leave it, though. Let's get rid of these buckets. Alright, so what was my thing that I said I wanted to do when I was here? I was like, I need to do something. The moment I came to the overworld, and then, oh yeah, the pond. Alright, so I'm gonna need to open another instance of Minecraft to do this. Because I deleted the pond I originally had. So I need to find which one is the one. So okay. So my game might get a lot. My game might get a little laggy here. The second instance open. Just gonna be chilling on my second monitor. So here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and I need to find out where my world is. It's also nighttime. Okay, so where is? I think I just saw the ruin portal. Yep. So it means it's this way. There it is. Okay. So the original water hole was right there. I can see it. I don't think I'm going to put it exactly where it was, like everything, but I do want to restore it at least a little bit. So the bottom corner of it is at -11, -397. Now, -397, -11. Oh, it was all the way over here. Dang. All right, so So 9,397 was the first instance of water. And it goes over by 4 blocks. And then it goes, we're gonna remove this tree because it's in the way. And then it goes there. I'm just gonna find a place to hop out. Let's see. I'm just gonna use this gravel spot, which we're probably gonna delete anyway. And then over 1, up 1. Okay. So then here, let me just mine out all the stone stuff. All right, then. All right, so then just need to get rid of this, all this stone, which means that things are going to start spawning here if we are not careful. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Feels weird destroying this. I want to see if I can finish this. So it's oddly symmetrical. This old pond that was here. I don't know what I just removed. Oh, it was a stone. Oops. Really hoping that something doesn't spawn behind me. And then and then this needs to be removed as well. This tree. Okay. Just get out of there. And that's where the pond is going to be. And then we're going to add back the blocks around it too. Let's go ahead and go sleep. So I don't have to work in the dark. Don't know why I have my coordinates menu open. I'm gonna close it the moment I can. There we go. So I think we're something. What word am I looking for? Restoring. There we go. So I think restoring the environment here would honestly be the best idea, because I originally wanted a pond here anyway. I'd have to probably end up changing how this path works entirely though, if we wanted to go right over the middle. So we'd have to remove this tree. The path is probably going to go a little bit more left here. It's probably going to go like this, and then it would go over and then connect this on the same part of the other side. It's just when I initially made this, I wasn't very smart, so in the top corner, there's 2 blocks there, and then there's 3 here. Get rid of those. Oh wait, there's only 1. I lied. It's that. And then it's these 2. And then all of them. All of them again. And then an L shape. It's alright, because I'm removing that anyway. And then this. And then that's how the pond used to look. And then there is a in the middle, if I'm facing the mountain, it goes deeper by 1 block around here. And then it it's like that. Oops. Okay, so that is how it was supposed to look originally. And I think we're going to leave that too. But yeah, this is how the area was originally looking. I think I'm also going to re-add the sugar cane. Anything on the sides is going to get reformed, so like that. I'll have to add some sugar cane there. And then here and here were also some sugar cane. And that's it. And they were all 2 block tall sugar canes. So we're just gonna go grab 6 sugar cane and put it there. It's probably gonna grow anyway. You might as well just put 1 there. Then if we're not, it's just gonna grow anyway. You might as well just put 1. So we just need 3 of these. I'm gonna need those buckets back, funnily enough. The ones that I just put away. And I can only fit 3 in my inventory. We're gonna be using those to refill that pond. Technically we only need 2, but still. Oh, it looks so much better like that than that crap that we initially had here. This tree is also in a really bad spot. I want to remove this tree as well. So in the initial pond, we're going to start here and get an infinite water source. There we go. And then I'm just going to fill up our buckets. So I think we're good now on that. That's what the pond initially looked like. But now we're going to remove this. Yeah, there's just some slight terrain changes here. I think it actually just goes like that. Let's get rid of that. Let's also get rid of the stuff here. So do that. Get rid of this light posts. And then we're gonna need to get rid of this as well. If the bridge is gonna be right here. So this tree needs to go. I like this because now we actually have an idea of what we want to do. We're not just blindly going into something like we were with the end portal or end spawn. This makes it super easy. All right, so what we need to do, now that that's done, I can close this instance of Minecraft and save the lag. I want to put the middle of the bridge like right here. So I'm not going to build the bridge this stream, but I am going, well, maybe I could. We'll probably just put, it'll be a single support bridge right in the middle, just like that. Or is that too far in the middle? In the middle is going to be like right here. Yeah, so I would put it one more over. And then have a 5-block distance between. That's 4. Alright. So the bridge will go like that. And you'll have to go pretty high because I do want to see the water. I also want to get this tree back to where it was. This tree's an absolute disaster as well. I think that is a part of the other tree. That was not. You idiot. So this goes here. And anything from here on is not this tree. Just like that. Easy. That tree's still disintegrating, so I'm not going to touch it. Let's go ahead and put the shears back. And now we just have to fix the path. The path is a bit of a mess. So we're going to have to re-angle the path on where it's going to be. And I'm going to also decide how big I want the path. I think 5 blocks is definitely good. A good distance for this path. That tree is a little close, but I think it's fine. Because the path is just going to be a straight line right here. Meaning we basically have to redo this entire area to do this. I think right here is where the bridge is going to start, so I can go ahead and just get rid of all of this, honestly. The thing I was afraid of is the path being too, like, predictable. Oops. So all of this needs to go. Every single block here needs to go. Sorry, we have references. We don't need all this crap. There's another piece of stone. I think we'll just fill it in. Actually, no. We can't just do that because it's going to look terrible if we just do it like that. I think we just need to start over here. Any part that's not the main path needs to just get completely destroyed. Or that is the main path, excuse me. So yeah, anything that's over the distance of the bridge, I think, can just get deleted. And we'll figure it out when we figure it out. We're just gonna basically clear it, and then we'll build into it when we can. Yeah, this one also doesn't need to be here. So we're just gonna replace it with grass, just like that, and we'll probably have something like that in terms of our terrain. And then we'll just fix the terrain as we go. The entire path needs to be reset, so we can't keep any of this. It's all gonna get removed, and then we'll replace it with a better looking path. So we can go ahead and delete that. All this. We're gonna leave this blank because we're gonna need to know where the path is. It's gonna be right here. Oops. I grabbed the wrong thing. I'm just gonna take a pickaxe and go to town. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna, nope, that's not what we need. We're gonna pave over all of this, basically. We're just gonna get rid of all of it. Yeah, see that last tree is just a little bit close, but I think we can survive with it there. So I'm gonna try not to delete it, but everything else is good. That's the plan. I don't know how the terrain ended up like this, but it'd be better if we just move the terrain back a little bit so we can have a predictable thing here. Like that. And then just have the path be built like that. Easy. And then it goes up to the bridge, it goes over the bridge, and then we're done. So that is what we need to do. But we need to do this on the entire other side of the bridge as well. So I think this path is also not exactly ideal. So it's good until about right here. This is not a part of any trees. Yeah, this isn't a part of any trees. This tree is a mess. Jeez. So I think that the tree initially looked like this. And then all of this got attached later on. Yeah, I think that was it. And then those two at the top. Oops, I mined the wrong one. Let me mine that one. Then we can just do that. Bingo. Easy peasy. Alright, so we're gonna get rid of this. I don't think any of these trees need to go. I think these trees are both fine. I don't think this also goes into any of the trees. That's extra. Okay, so yeah, that works. So this is where the path is gonna go, meaning anything off the path needs to get deleted. So all this is nonsense. And we will fix it when we need to. So let's just put this back. And we'll fix that when we do. Alright, and the entirety of this needs to get deleted. This might seem a little extra or stupid, but I can assure you it is not, because this needs to get done. So up until like right about here, I would say, up until this cobblestone block, I think is what we need to delete. So I think behind that is honestly fine. We don't need to delete anything that's unnecessary to be deleted. So like that. Oops. Well, hold on, let me put this back. So we'll just delete these two and we'll find a replacement for that. And then we'll just delete all of this. Alright, so there we go. And it's going to go like this. It's going to go over the bridge, and then it's going to come out on the other side. There's going to be a path here that goes all the way down and ends on this side. We actually have all the materials we need because we just mined a bunch. So, oh, we need to put these back. I don't remember where these were. Crap. I think they were on this side. I think there was one here, and then there's one there. Something like that. Anyway. Looking good. We'll need to re-add trees, lanterns, anything that we deleted previously. But it looks like the sides actually look really good. Especially this side. This side looks like I don't even need to add trees. The only side that needs trees is that side. It looks like we might need one singular tree, maybe right here. But I think even that would be a risk. It'd be a risky tree to place. So welcome back to Path Simulator. This is where we just place pathing for a million years. And I think we place around 1 to 2 paths, 1 to 2 grass per path. So. I don't like that. I'm already making like zigzags and I don't want to do that. that's too much. Alright, that looks good. Stone, or what do we do next? I think it's cobble. And there's about 1 per block, so... Nope. There we go. Gravel and stone are what's left. I think we use gravel as like a sub-in, like that's what we use when we don't have anything left. So... So that looks good to me. So the rest is going to be gravel. Rest, quote unquote. If it doesn't look good, then we'll figure it out. If there's a little grass dry, I think we could probably put some more grass here. Like maybe right here we could put a grass. Right here. I'd actually prefer it maybe there. There's also another 3 here. I think we would put it... To not make an L, we would put it like that. There's also a big dry spot like right here, so I think we could maybe remove this gravel, like that, that. It sucks because I kind of had everything like planned out initially, and now it's gonna be a mess. So I'd probably end up doing something like this. One there, maybe, or one at the left, maybe. Yeah, where that poppy is. Could do it like that. And then here we would do one there, I think. Yep. Over here, I think we would probably need one to the right of the tree. So like right here. I meant to put it there, but yeah. Yep, and now all we need to do is just replace the like the shrubbery and stuff. And I think that this side would be basically done. I kind of want to move this back one. Can I move this back one, or would it have to be 2? I think it would have to be 2. You have to put it here instead. I think it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the bridge personally. I'm just gonna leave the bridge. I do want to do the saplings. The only thing I don't want to do is the bridge. So everything else, bone meal, the path, trees, lanterns, all that I want to do today. Though I need to go back and discard this dirt, discard all the crap that I picked up, and then keep all the good stuff and get some more materials. Bone meal, grass, just some good stuff. Let's get rid of that though, because we definitely don't need that. So we're gonna need bone meal and grass. Don't have a lot of bone meal. Gonna need some more bones. Grass. There you go. We get, yeah, stack will be fine. Throw that in there. I think that's basically it. I don't need more water, so we can put those buckets away. Seeds are also dime a dozen. Don't need them, so throw those away. I think we might have enough for trees. I don't know what the fences are in my inventory for. I'm assuming they're for lanterns, like the hanging ones. I don't remember exactly. Oh, this already looks so much better. I feel like the old path was just so, like, useless. Like, there wasn't a reason to be on the old path. I like the re-addition of this pond. It's very, very cool. So I think what we need to do is do the grass part. We're leaving this as grass because there isn't really a, if we're gonna have the bridge here, then there's not really a point in doing anything with this. So we're just gonna leave that as is. But yeah. So we gotta remember 1 to 2 grass per thing. Also, let's do this right now. Something like that. Or no, we do this at the block before it. Okay. So it would be like here or whatever. Just thinking. That's why I'm so quiet. I keep doing that. I keep feeding into my desires of wanting to, oops, make like a diagonal path thing. You see how that's like a whole line, which I think is crazy. So we can just delete that one. And then put it like here. There you go. Much better. Actually, I would put that there. And then something like that. Or one further back and then one here. I kind of want to have one in the corner here for the bridge, and then one here, I think. And one there, like that. So wherever the slabs are gonna go, we can just put dirt under or grass underneath. So something like that. Should we do it on the outside or the inside? I forgot exactly what we do. I think we do it on the outside. Yeah, the outside. It looks like I try and blend it in with the environment. I think one on the outside is fine. And then we can replace this poppy. Put it back in that corner. There we go. Easy. Next would be cobble. So for cobble, it would be one there. Nah, I wouldn't do that. I'd probably put one here. We probably need just one in the middle. Put it there. No. Just leave it. There doesn't need to be one there. I had to choose, I'd probably put it, no, we're just gonna leave it. None. None is fine. Hmm. I think if we do that, then we'd have to put one there, which is too much. So I would personally leave that one in the middle, just like that. Yep. Then for stone, we'll do stone next. So it's about one per. It's too much stone. Just put one in the corner. And then this one would probably get moved to the outer corner. I also think I would prefer cobble here instead of full stone. So that would change this. And I would probably put I don't know. I might prefer stone there. Honestly. Uh Okay. Gravel fills in the rest. But look at this space right here. Like how did this happen? So I personally would put more grass here to fill up the space. These massive like gaping holes. Yeah, like that. Basically I think that would be good. I think that looks fine. Yeah, that looks okay to me. I just need to do the lanterns. So I'll do lanterns now while it's dark. One there. One on the outside. One maybe right there. One there on the edge. One here. One right there. And one right there. Right before the bridge. And I think we could probably remove the one that's in the middle on the other side of the bridge. And put it on the far right. We're going to have to move these around a little bit. I think we'd remove that one completely. And this one could just go right there. And then put another one right here to make up for it. There we go. Nope, not there we go. Oh, brother, this is just not ending. Just can't seem to get it together. Don't think I can grab that. I would need to shear the tree, which, yeah, whatever. It's not worth it for one lantern. Let me go and just grab my bed. Alright, as far as lanterns on this side, I don't even know where I'd start. Play one there. One about here. One there. Nope. There. Place the dandelion. Lanterns, one there. In there? No, it's too close. In the corner. Okay, so lanterns are done. I have a little bit of bone meal, so I guess we could do our trees here. Put a tree there. Okay. Tree there. That's good. Good thing I moved it over. Maybe a tree like right here. If I don't get a big one. I got a big one. Son of a bitch. I got so unlucky. I got like the biggest, worst fucking tree. Now I gotta uncomb it from all these other trees that it just infected, basically. God. I thought we couldn't get 2 of those trees in a row, and I was wrong. I'm taking my headphone off. My left ear is killing me. No, it's just so annoying. I do not like the lottery of getting a tree. This is why I didn't like making paths. It's because of this. Because now I don't even know if I'm mining into this tree. I think I'm fine for right now. Alright, I think that's good. Oh no, wait, there's one more right there. And that one I think is also not natural. This block, these blocks right here. Yeah. Alright, so that's it. We've gotten rid of it. It's not infecting any trees anymore, but that was like a good 2 or 3 minutes that I just wasted on literally nothing. Just trying to get lucky and get a good tree. Please don't be a bad tree again. Or should we move it back one? I'm gonna... Oh! That scared me. It did that on its own. I was gonna move it back one, but game decided it wanted to make the tree there, so... Okay. Alright, that's good. That's enough. Let's just put in some grass. Looks good. I said I wasn't gonna continue playing, but I guess I am. Because I already have... I'm already almost at the very end. Like, I'm done. I'm done with this. This is done right here. Like, this is good, apart from the bridge itself. I think we might put a tree here. Just to fill in some space. But it'd have to be right there. It'd have to be a... Oh, no, wait. That's not gonna work. Nah. It'd have to be all the way in here. At that point, there's really no point building a tree. Let's go get some bone meal. And, excuse me, Iron Golem. Oh. I fixed him. That's good, because the other Iron Golem is stuck in my way to get downstairs. He's been stuck here for a hot minute. Those two have refused to make a mini villager for me. So I guess we're finishing, because, I mean, I'm already almost done. The only thing I'm not going to do is the actual the actual bridge itself. Just getting this starting point identified, I think, is probably the best thing. There was some extra things that I had. This is all from the build. I'm gonna go through that next time as well. I do need to make some lampposts as well. I don't think I need any more dirt or grass. Definitely don't need that wood. Oh, of course, we're out of room. We'll just take the other a little bit and hopefully we run out. What else did I need? I think that was it. It was just more bone meal and more, and just to put everything else away. See the water from here. Look, he's walking around again. Sick. Alright, so yeah, this is done right here. This is my finished product. I know I said that I didn't want to do like straight line paths or anything because it just kind of looks a bit, you know, bland. But I think that it kind of works here. I think what I should do is remove this right here. Oh, brother. I gotta find a spot for cobblestone. And remove a spot of grass. There is a little drought of cobble here. We could put one right here. Prefer it to be on this side though. What there? Nah. What if you flipped the gravel and that and the... No. If it were going to be in a spot, I don't know where it would be. So gravel would go here, here, and then cobble would go there. No, it's too much gravel. If we moved this gravel and this cobblestone, that works. Yep. All right, we figured it out without having to go back to a chest. It's crazy is now it looks like there's too much whatever here. Whatever. I'm fine. What did I even need this for? I don't remember. Shit, I don't remember what I needed this for. Was it over here? What did I need this grass block for? There was something I wanted to do. And now I can't remember what I was going to do. Oh, this block right here. That's right. And I feel like this is a little bit too far off the path, so we might as well just get rid of it as well. Alright, so we did our lanterns here. Okay, we just need to do bone meal and trees. So probably put a tree here. Come on. Okay, that's not bad. Could have been worse. And then right here, we need one more tree. Before or after? After. Before. Shit, I don't know. I'd say I'm gonna just put it on the same block. Let's sleep. And then we'll put bone meal and finish everything up here. So next time all we gotta do is build the bridge. I started this stream on a completely different mission and then somehow we have ended up doing this. This is what I wanted to do with my life. Why am I doing this? That doesn't even need that. Get rid of that. And I think that's basically good at this point. Yeah, that's good. So bone meal done. Oh, we need a tree here. Where are we gonna put it? Here? Or think we could put it here and be fine, depending on how big the tree is. Please don't be a big one. Okay, well, it kind of blocks the path a little bit. That kind of little counterintuitive. Yeah, it's a little in the way. Is there like a 1x1 tree? I don't think that that's a thing. I don't think they make 1x1 trees. Alright, well, I don't think there's anything I can really do here, so let's go ahead and just mine this tree. It's worth an effort. Get rid of that. God bless. I'm on a time constraint because I gotta leave right now. I just mined that tree. Fuck me. God damn it. I'm gonna start getting pissed because I'm rushing to finish now because I'm already behind on my time by 4 minutes. I'm supposed to leave at 6, but it's 6 and I'm still here. Oh, my shears are in my stupid inventory. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Now I don't remember what I deleted. I think it was that. There we go. I think that's it. So I think we should just move the tree 1 block in. Please don't be a 1 block high tree. Okay. Yeah, that looks great. I love that. Oh, man. That actually looks really good. That is exactly what I was aiming for. It is on the same block as that other tree, but I don't give a rat's ass right now. I think this is good. I don't think we need to do any more work here. This looks amazing. Yeah, I think this is good. So all we need to do next time is we're going to need to build this bridge. Right now I have the supports built and that's kind of it. So the bridge can go any way we want it to go. Next time I might even make it a 3 block bridge. I don't think we need a 5. That would be a massive bridge. And plus paths tend to shrink when they're near bridges. So I might actually do that right now. I will shrink the size of the bridge. It'll also mean that we can put some things on the outside of the bridge if we need it. This is going to be a small bridge, so hold on. Alright. Alright, so that looks pretty dang good. I think I'm going to end it here. Done a lot today. Not exactly everything. We didn't really finish anything. We made some progress. We cleared out that end portal. Oh boy. We cleared out the area for the end portal, so next time we can just go straight there and work on it. Hopefully I'll have an idea at that point. At the current moment, I don't know what I have 3 spruce signs for. Interesting. Here I am just staring at all of my stuff. Just trying to find what to get rid of, but I'm tired. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. But yeah, we cleared out and the end spawn. We're gonna probably build something there next time. I don't exactly know what, but and then we oops. And then the other thing we did was we cleared out. We're gonna redo that path going from Big Farm Mountain over to right here. And it already looks really good. This looks so much better than it did before. That big open path with the lantern things that were hanging just kind of look kind of tacky. I think this looks so much better. We got a nice little pond here that was originally here when I spawned in. I removed it and now I'm putting it back. I already had a feeling that I was gonna regret that, but we're gonna make a bridge here next time once we get some time. So getting some small things done. Next time, hopefully, we will make some progress on the end and maybe finish. And then, of course, I want to do the bridge probably first. The bridge is probably the biggest thing that I want to do next time. And then we'll work on the end spawn. And then if we have any spare time from there, we will see what we can do. But that is going to bring today to an end. So I'm going to say bye on my camera. And I'm going to get out of here. And take a break because it has been 2.5 hours and I'm a little tired. But that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.